The shortstop.
And on to start out the inning.
Hey, monster offensive output by both sides.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. But this is foul near the seats. Again, another foul ball. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys.
Back to first, but it's right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Batting.
And now Bryce Harper,
the right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average way up there to start things out. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Nunez takes it in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Lifted the other way to left center. Quinn giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cardinals 1. Into the box now, Aaron Altair.
The center fielder, Aaron.
And it's grounded
Altair.
just foul down the line.
He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 5 driven in.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And that'll be the second out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Andrew Romine.
In now, Andrew Romine. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive.
Ball
That's
2.
wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to third, and Carpenter able to take it in. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Leading up for the
As he'll
Cardinals.
take a look at a curveball that
left
misses
fielder,
wide for ball 1.
Marcel.
And he comes in as a player to watch out
Zuna.
for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 is
That's
taken
outside.
for ball 2. Nope.
That's ball 3.
3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Quinn. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Billy D. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
In there, 1-1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani.
17.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 9, 1, and 2 due up. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Ozuna on the warning track. He makes the catch. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back. Segura stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now back.
And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Martinez racing back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 197 in his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting. 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now back
Into the box now, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Wong is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit.
Now
I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
In now, Jose Martinez. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. And then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hand.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone as he tucks it into the short porch at right. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Into the box, Aaron Altair.
Aaron.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. High in the air out to center field. Bader is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andrew Romine.
In now, Andrew Romine. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here.
0-2.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. He's running. Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped up. Michaelis over to his left, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals 4.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Now pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Step on the bag for 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And no one can get there as it falls.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scored.
No.
And
Hey.
not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong. Your attention,
Here comes the
please.
Philly skipper on his way
Now
out
pitching
toward the
for
mound.
Phillies,
And a change
number
is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Arrieta.
So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Colton Wong will stand in. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in.
Scooped up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 5.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Standing in now,
the
Roman
left fielder,
Quinn,
number 24.
as he takes a
Ball one.
fastball off the plate for a
1-0.
ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Line drive to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Wong waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 7-5. In now, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Romine scoops it up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. A strike, and it's 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 7-5.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto
takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Altair.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Dominic.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andrew Romine.
Into the box now, Andrew Romine. Fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. into right field. That's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Your
Luke
attention,
Toth
please.
will grab a bat and hit
Hitting
for the pitcher
Phillies.
here.
Number 29, Luke Toth.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and 0. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
1-0.
Roman Quinn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball
2-0 now.
Putting
2-0.
himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. Bader is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. St. Louis is out in front, 7-6. Victor Arano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
In now, Yadier Molina, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1.
1-1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Altair is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Paul DeYoung will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike there, 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 22 RBIs.
0-2.
And a slider, cold strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired.
Now
Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Brett Cecil.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
One ball, no
He's
strike.
working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that is off the wall in right field.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
John Brebbia takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Brebbia, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
1 left for Philadelphia. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6.
Red. Leading off for St. Louis.
In now, Jose
right
Martinez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Quinn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Luke Gregerson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Luke.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Into the box, Andrew Romine. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Fernando Villarreal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Fernando Villarreal.
On the ground to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. That's popped up. Wong has a play, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Zach Wheeler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Zach.
In now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheeler, a former New York Met. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Stepping in now, Jed Jerko. Line hard. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
0-1 the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now into the box, Harrison Bader. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Romine is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Strand a couple. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Number 41, Tyler.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Quick check on that tying run at first. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Philly down to their last strike. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. He spoils another one and will do it again. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in.